headed back home from Florence, Alabama, and right now I'm currently on Lauderdale Highway 19, or County Road 19 in Lauderdale County, and I'm headed to the commemorative wall. I cannot pronounce the Indian name. You'll have to look it up, but it is a rock wall that was built by a gentleman to commemorate his ancestors' drive on the Trail of Tears. And his ancestor was one of the few she got to come back. So one part of the wall is a commemorative of her march on the Trail of Tears, and the other is her return, commemorative of her return. And so it's a beautiful, beautiful monument to his ancestor. It's out in the middle of nowhere. The gentleman has since passed away, but you can still go and check it out. It's off of the Natchez Trace, and I will link the, or put the address in the description, and I will put a link in the description to the gentleman who built the wall over years and years and years. So I'm just going to drive past it on my way home, but I wanted to share that with you guys if you're out and about, and you want to check out something really cool right off the Natchez Trace. Yeah, so this is my drive there, and I'm going to pause it for just a moment when I get a little bit closer. So the GPS has got me continuing on. There are several roads that connect to the Natchez Trace that take you to Florence, Alabama. So you can bypass Highway 72. Yeah, it's beautiful country out here. Beautiful country. And you're really close to the city as well. I mean, Florence is a university town, University of North Alabama. Go Lions. And so, yeah, if you decide to get in your vehicle or hop on your motorcycle one day and you want to go just loafering, this area is a really great area to ride around. You're not far from Savannah, Tennessee. You're not far from Cherokee, Alabama. You're not far from Collinwood, Tennessee. Is right off the Natchez Trace. Yeah, it's just beautiful country out here. It's beautiful, as you can see from the video. Some pretty nice homes, some cotton fields. I'm sure there's some homesteads out here. I don't know if I wouldn't be out here at night traveling these roads, but during the day, and there's lots of places you can pull over and stop. And
in a quarter mile, slight right to stay on Lauderdale County 19.
There's a lot of places you can stop and have a picnic. Collinwood, Tennessee has a great little, couple of great little restaurants.
Take the next right to stay on Lauderdale County 19.
There's a cemetery here, Duncan Cemetery. I'll have to bring Steve back to check that out. We also contribute to findagrave.com under April LeBee, if you want to check that out. While you're waiting on me and you're checking out this video, take a minute to like and subscribe and share our videos with others. There's just so much to see. We've got a lot of videos of band competitions, country drives like this. Yeah, and I'm stopped. They're doing some grass cutting, much needed maintenance along these back roads. Beautiful properties out here in the middle of nowhere. Again, you're really not in the middle of nowhere. You're
in 1,000 feet, turn right onto Lauderdale County 16 Mud Road.
You're in probably within about 20 minutes of the city.
Take the next right onto Lauderdale County 16 Mud Road, then turn left onto State Highway 20 West. Take the next left onto State Highway 20 West.
So this road will take you to the park, Florence, Alabama. We're in the outskirts of Florence, in the central area.
Turn left onto State Highway 20 West. Continue on State Highway 20 West for 4 miles.
Yeah, this is really a beautiful area. This whole area is very rich in history. You've got Sheffield, you've got Tuscumbia, you've got Muscle Shoals, you've got Florence. You've got Killen, you've got Rogersville, and then you can go up into Amish country, which is another hour from Florence, Lawrenceburg and Etheridge, Tennessee. And if you head east, you're about an hour from Huntsville, Alabama. And about an hour and a half from Scottsboro. So from where we live in Iuka, Mississippi, it's 3 hours to South Pittsburgh, Tennessee. And you cross a little bridge and you can go into Alabama, south into Alabama. We've got a couple of resorts out there. If you want to check out Paradise Point in Bryant, Alabama. Beautiful, beautiful place. Yeah, you need to check that out. We're probably going to do a video. I'm looking to see if we can take our family there for Thanksgiving or Christmas. Because our family is just the 5 of us. It contains my husband and I, my adult brother, my adult son, and our daughter that is 17. She graduates from high school this year, and she's been accepted to UNA, University of North Alabama in Florence. And so, yeah, we want to go somewhere for the holiday besides just sit at home. And if you're watching this video and you have any rental properties in the Florence area, Florence, Muscle Shoals, anywhere in the Shoals area, if you have rental property or know someone who's trying to rent their property, it's basically 5 adults, and we need at least 3-bedroom and at least 2-bathroom. And we don't mind being a little bit out in the country. We don't mind if it's a mobile home, manufactured home. You know, like I said, if you have a property that maybe you inherited, or you know somebody that has property that's just sitting and they're trying to find good renters, we have 10 years of rent history with our current landlord, who is the sheriff of Wichahpi County. Great guy, Jamie Stewart. So yeah, just send me a message, give me a call. And of course, in this area, you will always find several Dollar Generals. You will always find a Dollar General when you're not looking for one. But I've been in some places in the mountains and needed a Dollar General to use the restroom, get supplies, get a drink or something.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Lauderdale County 81.
And couldn't find one for anything, so.
Take the next right onto Lauderdale County 81.
West Lauderdale.
Continue on Lauderdale County 81 for 3 miles.
Veterinary Hospital. Steve isn't with me today. I had to make a run to Florence to Sam's to get my pickup order. I'll be setting up with my April's Quilts and More this Friday and Saturday at 2129 Highway 25 in Iuka, Mississippi, for the 10 Tom Trash to Treasure, the TTTT, 10 Tom Trash to Treasure, miles and miles and miles of yard sales. I will be set up with some quilts, some sewing machines, some fabric, some sewing notions. I'll have a little bit of everything. I'll have a few pieces of cast iron. I'll have, I just got several silicone handle covers for cast iron. And they are Lodge brand. And a few other surprises. And I will also be selling snacks. I got bottled water. I've got Capri Sun. I've got some Sunny D. And I've got some snacks, some chips, some granola bars, some cookies, just pre-packaged snacks. And I'm going to be selling all of those mix and match drinks and snacks for 75 cents each, or 3 for $2. And I will also have pickles. Everybody loves pickles, so I'll have pickles for $1 a piece. I was going to do some hot dogs and all that, but I think that's just a little bit too much work. And we're a little bit too close to town. They'll have food trucks set up along the way, I'm sure. And most of the restaurants will be open. some that aren't open on the weekend might be open on Saturday for the sale, but definitely on Friday. If you want a meal on Friday, I would say go to Piggly Wiggly, to their hot bar in Iuka. So I know this video seems pretty long, but come along on a Sunday drive on a Tuesday. Why not? It'd be great if you guys would interact with us more. You can...
in a quarter mile, turn left onto Lauderdale County 8.
You can message me. You can leave a comment. Tell me where you're from. Tell me where you live. Tell me where if there's someplace that you'd like us to come check out, if we can. We're in the process of moving.
Take the next left onto Lauderdale County 8.
We're in the process of moving in the next 7 months to Florence, Alabama. And hopefully next summer we will resume a little bit of travel. And
continue on Lauderdale County 8 for half a mile.
So again, we're headed to the commemorative wall, and I will put a link in the description to the commemorative wall, and all the details on,
in a quarter mile, your destination will be on the left,
on where you can come and see the wall for yourself and walk it. You can walk the property. It's open to the public. As long as the gate is open at the driveway, it is open to the public. So you've got a field right here. We're coming up on it. So this is the wall right here.
Your destination is on the left.
So the wall goes back probably about a half mile. I think maybe a little bit further, I'm not sure. But he put all of these bricks, all of these rocks in himself. He built this wall. I'll pause this for a moment. This is the other side of the wall, the other half of the wall. You really have to come and experience it for yourself. Come and walk this wall. I mean, it's just massive in scale. He brought all of these rocks up and built this himself. We're right off the Natchez Trace, so there's a lot of bikers and cyclists who travel here. So yeah, you don't want to be back here really. So yeah. This is the wall. And when you come here, it's right off the trace. And you can park right there. And it says it's open 8 to 4. And there's the one side of the driveway is to commemorate her walk on the Trail of Tears, and the other side of the driveway is the walk commemorating her return. So be sure to check that out. So, and again, you can park right here. Do not park in the driveway. Don't block the driveway. Of course, if you have a bicycle, you can take your bike up and park it in the driveway. I don't think they mind. So like I said, here's the Natchez Trace right here. I'm gonna wait for these people to pass. Now, the speed limit on the Natchez Trace is 50. So we're right at just before mile marker 338 on the Natchez Trace. And it's literally right off of the trace. And I'm going to go up a little bit. Let you guys ride with me. So we are on the beautiful Natchez Trace. And please be in prayer for all of our friends who've been affected by this horrible, horrible storm. And they've lost people, they've lost lives. I remember when Katrina hit, and my sister lives down in Picayune, and friends and family lived in New Orleans, and it was just an absolute mess. And it took a week for us to get in touch with anyone down there to make sure that they were all okay. And the devastation was just, well, you saw the news, you saw everything. Just absolutely devastating. So we've got our cyclists out. Shout out to Maureen, and I forgot the other ladies' names, I'm so sorry. Shout out to them. They're from upstate New York, and they are headed to Tupelo on the trace. I stopped to talk to them at the wall. They were just at the wall checking that out. So there are several exits you can take to go to Florence. This is one of them. The one I was just on is one of them. This one takes you the long way around to Cox Creek. Just taking my time. I have no one with me today. I went to pick up my pickup order for Sam's. I didn't have to fight with anyone. I placed my order last night and picked it up today. And I'm going to do a video also, a short video on my my first time doing the Walgreens couponing. So last night I watched a TikTok video about Walgreens and how you can save money this week, and you can get $80 worth of stuff for $1.50, which is, yeah, let me tell you right now, prices may vary. Anyway, so I went through the whole thing with her, and then I tried to do it myself on the app, and it wasn't working. The coupon code wasn't working. So I took some of the stuff off and went back in and got some different stuff. So I only got, I think, like 6 or 7 items, and the value was about $33, I think it was, and I end up paying under $9, which I think is a pretty good deal. But I actually had to call Walgreens call center, and she went in and manually added all of the cash rewards and the coupons and the coupon codes. She manually entered all that for me, placed the order for me, and I just went and picked it up curbside today. So I didn't have to get out anywhere, really. So, yeah. And it is, I think it's about almost 2:30 in the afternoon. It's actually a beautiful sunshiny day. I'm hoping this weather holds this weekend for the Trash to Treasure sale. I don't know, we're supposed to be getting, or I'm sorry, the North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Florida is supposed to be getting another storm coming through this weekend. So, Lord, just pray for those people. Pray for, and stay out of the area. And don't be sending money to strangers on TikTok. I've seen quite a few videos of people saying, you can send me money, Cash App, and I live in South Carolina, and I can take these people this, that, and everything else. Well, they're not recommending that you do that. Don't give money to strangers because they did a TikTok video. And you can find people in your community that are gathering supplies to go there. So where we live in Iuka, the D&D, Double D, I think it is, Triple D's, they have a bunch of bucket trucks, and they're getting ready to go down there on Thursday to help with cleanup and relief, and they're going to bring they're going to bring water and stuff like that. So we're going to donate some cases of water to them, and maybe a few other things, because that's where, you know, they're going. Maybe donate a little bit of cash towards gas and diesel for them so they can help. But there are people in your community, no matter where you are in the country. There are people in your community that, you know, professionals, linemen, and construction workers, and people, business owners that are going down there. So find someone local in your community that a lot of people trust and know, and give your donations to them to help them go and do what they're going to do to help with cleanup and recovery and things like that. So just be in prayer for these families, but stay out of the area. The law enforcement and Department of Transportation has told people to stay out of the area because it's closed to just regular traffic, because there's so many bridges that have just been wiped out. Bridges and roads are wiped out and impassable, and they're only letting people in with big trucks, people with that can actually help, not just, you know, mom and pop in a pickup truck. And I know you have the best intentions, but they're not wanting that right now. They're not needing that right now. So, you know, go to these border areas and bring law enforcement, or bring whoever's securing the roadways and such. Bring them meals, bring them phones, bring them things that they can pass along to people to so they can contact their family and let them know that they're okay. Bring them batteries, bring them radios, things that they and give them to law enforcement and let them distribute it where it's needed. So take care of the people that are taking care of the people and the situations there, and you can't go wrong. But to just hop in your vehicle and go there, I know all of us want to do that, but it's just not helpful for these people right now. They need professional people to come in and help them, and they don't need to be crowded with with people who are trying to get a look and this and that. So you may have the best intentions, but just stay away from that area and just continue to pray. And like I said, donate to the people that are already there on the ground and helping, and the people on law enforcement. Donate to them. So anyway, that's my rant for the day. And yes, I'm still on the trace. And speaking of the Natchez Trace is, I believe, the perfect place to teach someone how to drive. The speed limit is 50. You can go slower, and I think it's a great place for people who are learning to drive, young people that are learning to drive, to get used to driving on a road. Let them get used to a vehicle, how it handles, how to stop, how to accelerate, how to pass. Get comfortable with that before you get them out on the highway or in rainy conditions. So the Natchez Trace is just, it's beautiful, and there's so many places that you can pull over and stop, yeah, I think it's just a great place to for teaching kids to drive. Shout out to my daughter's instructor. I think it was Coach Marler. I can't remember. That's terrible. That's awful. Anyway, she took driver's ed last semester, and I'm glad, because I don't have the patience. But actually, she is a pretty good driver. She's still learning. So this is the bridge over the Tennessee waterway, Tennessee River. Now, is this not beautiful? Check this out. Good day to be a cyclist. They have a beach area right here. Colbert Ferry has a beach area. Right over the bridge at the Tennessee River. And I'll drive through here so you can check it out. Why not? I've got my cold stuff in a cooler, so it's okay. It's Colbert Ferry. So yeah, if you are traveling in this area, they have a public restroom here. This is the historic stand and ferry site. There's the restrooms right there. They have water fountains. They have trash. They have air stations, so you can air up your tires. said 30. I'm doing 24, and that seems pretty fast. So what I thought was going to be a short video has turned into a little bit of an epic. George Colbert stand. Colbert's stand. George Colbert operated a ferry across the Tennessee River from 1800 to 1819. His stand, or inn, offered travelers a warm meal and a shelter during their journey on the old trace. Colbert looked after his own well-being and once charged Andrew Jackson $75,000 to ferry his Tennessee army across the river. The site of his stand is a short 50 yards up this path. An additional 20-minute stroll will take you along the old trace to the Bluff Overlook Station and back. And this is the United States Department of Interior National Park Service. Now, for my friends who are car campers, I am not sure, but you may be able to camp in your car out here. What's going on here? Well, looks like they're on their way to a car show. I am just stopping and talking to everyone today. So that group of people started out, they're doing the entire Natchez Trace. They're staying in Tupelo tonight. Everybody's staying in Tupelo tonight. And they are headed down the trace in their antique cars. That's awesome. New Hampshire. Wow. I'm glad I took a ride down here then. Steve might be mad once he sees this, that I got to go on an adventure and he didn't get to go with me. But I think it'll be okay. I guess the cyclists are with a tour group, which is kind of cool. And again, there's a tour group for everything these days. But that's the way to do it, I guess. Okay, so I'm getting ready to head into pass by Cherokee, Alabama. I'm sorry, and I'm headed home. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. I hope you like this video. It's a little bit all over the place. I stopped and talked to 3 different groups of people today, and yeah, a great time was had just by going to Sam's to pick up my order. All right, yeah, so it's almost 3 o'clock, and I'm going to go ahead and end this video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful evening. Please be in prayer for all those affected by these storms, and more are coming, so just please be in prayer. Donate locally to people you know that are gathering things to take, and only donate to reputable charities that you know. And I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. If you would, please smash that like button and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever we upload more videos. And please send me a comment, talk to me, talk to us. And you can also join our Facebook group, LaBee Adventures, but you will have to send a request because we've been getting we get scammers every once in a while, so we have to vet the people that we let add to our Facebook page. So you guys have a great day, and God bless. Like and subscribe.